Hi everyone, welcome. I have to apologise, I'm still not feeling very well. I was a bit cramped up. I had a stretch and then the very next day I was very ill, so I'm still trying to get over it. Just got a bit phlegmy, that's all, and a little bit of a headache. So clearing the energies. There's been a lot of heavy energies recently, and I really thought that it'd be very nice if we could potentially get a positive reading for everybody today, because I know that I could definitely use a bit of alchemy in my life. Face up. A bit of alchemy in my life, and we get the Emperor and the Upright. That's what I'm saying. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Pentacles. Right, so first card that came out, 7 of Cups in the Upright. Second card, Page of Pentacles in the Upright. This is like from my previous reading came out. And then we've got the Emperor. This is the above. May I get the overarching card, please? The supporting card for this. One, yeah, thank you very much. And we've got the 7 of Wands. Right, resistance, defense. It's it seems like keeping your own truth here. Can we see them? Yes, we can. Okay. And if I can get the below. Pardon me, I hope that didn't hurt your head. Right, let's get the below as well, right? Please land on the cards that you would like to talk about. Okay, those ones came on the floor. I'm going to take those then. Where are they? 8 of Wands and 9 of Wands is what they were, in case you're wondering. So in the above, we've got defending yourself against all manner of different energies that are coming in. Like it can be that you're trying to balance your chakras sitting on a golden pillow, like in your own sort of world at the moment, and you're not one. 3 cards came out. So in your own sort of world, that's where that all came. So we've got Judgment under the 7 of Cups. We've got the 9 of Cups underneath the Page of Pentacles, and we've got the Wheel of Fortune underneath the Emperor. 1 second. Okay, so balancing your energies. Let's get the outcome as well. Most likely outcome, please. Whoa. Hello. I'm going for just that one. Oh, we've got a 5 of Cups there. Okay. Yeah. Kind of makes sense so far. So you have like different messages of hearts coming in, different like messages of passion coming in, messages coming in, everything just trying to. It's hard to understand what these energies are like, what their intention is, but at the moment it seems that you're holding your own defence. It's like it's not about eating from the tree of good or evil. It's about having your own truth and sticking in with your own thoughts and feelings, sitting with that, and just trying to maintain composure. And yeah, we've got the 7 of Cups, right? Snakes and ladders is what I'm getting out of this. As you can see, you've got snakes there, ladders there. I don't know if you know of the game. It's where you move up the chest, you move up the board, and if you land on a ladder, you go up, and if you land on a snake, you go down. And it's inside these cups we've got a whole manner of unknown but quite scary emotions in a way. You've got the river running here, and you don't know where that's stemming from. I can see a skeleton up here. We've got a bat here. It's quite cloudy and murky. He's picking one, you know. He wants the ladder. He wants to go up, and he's thinking. It's an emotional card, especially as it's cups as well. It's the water. To me, it's like picking a path, being scared of what may be within this cup, maybe being a bit unsure as to what it is that you are wanting to achieve. And the centre card for this is the Page of Pentacles, which is it can be like a new idea. Pentacles, people usually say, are financial. For me, it's more environment, because what's financial to you? What's the purpose that you like to build on to create your universe? Of course, the bag will never hurt you, as one of my friends would say. And yeah, it usually does that. So it could be a new idea. It's like trying to discern between what emotion you would like to pick, what cup you're going to pick that's going to bring about this new environment for you, this new wealth, this new idea, right? And it leads to the Emperor. So yeah, especially in this time, if I think about how I'm feeling, right, and trying to protect myself from myself, protect myself from others, discerning with the energies that are going around, especially in the astrology, right, so that I'm making sure that I'm picking the right cup, even though we don't know what that is. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune over here, so we'll get to that in a minute. That's in the shadow, right? But it's that taking your time in that to make sure you're picking that right cup, so you can start that new environment around you that brings you into your Emperor energy. Okay, and it allows you to really be able to move those pieces. I've got here, I don't know why, this is Mars, but look at that, yeah, heavy Aries energy. This is that passion to go forward, right? Take your time with this. Let's see what the shadow is saying. So we've got Judgment, right, and that's 20. So I've got 3 X's here, which is also 666, right, or 10, 10, 10. 10, 10, 9, 10. I say 666 because if I'm not mistaken, in numerology, I believe 6x comes under 6. Yep. Right. So the Judgment, the shadow of the 7 of Cups is that the self-reflection. Yeah, that's the self-reflection about thinking about the things that have happened in the past, and really trying to discern within yourself where those have, what those previous cycles have led you. Which of these cups have you chosen before and that haven't worked for you, or where they have worked for you and where things have gone wrong. And it's resting and reflecting upon that to be able to alchemize that newness. It's almost like a part of grief as well. It's letting go of those old cycles. Here he's pointing towards, it's like his hand is about to hold on to this cup, even though he's pointing to the ladder. It's like he's letting this emotion run away with himself, right, which is part of the process of grieving. It's letting go of that which hasn't served you anymore. It's letting go of the thoughts about what emotion you had tied to certain memories. Reflecting upon it. Being out in nature is something that's really going to help with this. I think it's what's going to allow you to move on to that centre line, the Page of Pentacles. And we've got here the nine of cups, and that is about that solo celebration. Here we've got a birthday, right? It's about the day being for yourself, although you're not alone in this picture. Yeah, you've got other people celebrating it with you, spirits celebrating it with you as well. So it can be a singular energy because it's only this person's birthday, but it's not that they're alone in that singular. There are other people who are supporting that single part of you. They're celebrating you with you, not for you but with you, you know, because you're celebrating yourself there. You're the main piece. Yeah. Now underneath the Emperor, it's like this Page of Pentacles that's coming from the Seven of Cups to lead to the Emperor. It's like divine timing. It's all happening in divine timing with the wheel here, and it takes time to grieve and to grow. Just as we have 4 seasons, it's almost like you have to go through that cycle of letting go. About, you know, you have those memories of when things were new and good, and when that flourished into something really quite beautiful, and enjoying it in the summer, and even coming down into, as it starts to peter off within the winter before dying, you know, in the autumn. Sorry, the autumn, where it's beautiful, calming down, and then dying off in the winter before coming back around again, and going through those cycles to reclaim your energy. With that, it's using that time. It's not rushing the process. It's allowing it to be in divine timing, to be able to look through all of these emotions that you've had here, paying them the respect, but also to bolster yourself, not holding on to that which doesn't serve you, but paying it the respect that it deserves, and then grieving in it to allow yourself that resilience here with that Seven of Wands energy, right? And that in itself brings around that Emperor energy within yourself, that ability to discern, the knowing when to make the move, how to make the move, and to not be deceived by it as well. It's the accumulation of all of the kings in its most positive outcome. Now, as the outcome, we have the Five of Cups here. It's for some reason I'm getting that someone here may be making lots of spells or doing lots of spiritual study, and they may have not actually, like, all the spells and the studying that they're doing may not actually be working in the way that they thought they would. So they might be misunderstanding exactly what these spells are. They don't necessarily have to be actual like magical rituals. They could be rituals that you do on a daily basis, like, for example, if you're feeling sad, you go shopping to buy something, or you want to try to express yourself. So, sun's shining now. You want to try to express yourself in a certain way, and you look through posts on social media to find something that you feel resonates with the way that you're feeling at the moment, and then holding on to those things, right? It's not grieving, because it's tying yourself to an energy that isn't really actually serving you, although it is divine timing. So if that's the process that you want to go through and you've got to go through, then that's absolutely fine. I would just say that always keep that your third eye open, yeah, in the back of your head, watching over your back, to make sure that you're not going through more of these cycles that are just making this river run unnecessarily. Ask yourself, am I feeling these feelings because I'm enjoying that feeling? Someone's going on holiday. Oh, that's really weird. It's like something's taking off. Yeah, okay. That was really strange. I don't know why, I got that feeling like whatever situation this is for somebody's going to go away on holiday. They're going to get away for a little bit and take a break, which is really quite a good idea. Just make sure you're doing everything in the right way, right? There is really no point. There is no point going and throwing your toys out of the pram and trying to distract yourself with what you think makes you happy, what you've done in the past, like in the distant past even. Repeating those cycles that are actually only going to bring you back into, because it only ever has, bring you back into the situations that you've been in before. This was really meant to be a nice reading. I've got a card just flew out on the floor over here. Hey, Three of Pentacles. Okay, that's good. I like that. Three of Pentacles. So that is the teamwork. That's getting together and collaborating with people. That's a good way to busy yourself, if you ask me. In a creative manner, it's being with your family and being at peace and just being. Yeah. Lovely. Okay. Well, that's all for now.